Ready? Let's do it. Got a big black pickup. He's a rapping star. He flicks chickens. He sets a low bar. He thinks he's Jesus. See the watch he bought? He's big time crazy when he thinks he's not. He's a little bit la 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 la, a little bit Justin. Oh la 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 la, a little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. He's a homo basher. He's an ageist too. Wishing cancer, heart attacks too. He hates old ladies. He's going to sue. He thinks he's Jesus. Come join his crew. Let's do it. He's a little bit la 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 la, a little bit Justin. La 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 la, a little bit Justin. La 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 la, a little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. A little bit Justin. Ooh, a little bit Justin. There we have it. Hi, you guys. Good morning, or whatever time of day it is where you guys are. We're here. Yeah. Well, one of us is here. Pretty soon there'll be two of us, and I hope three of us, because I really screwed up, you guys. Okay, welcome. It is Wednesday, October 13th. Ooh, 2020 plus one. October's almost half over. Making our way toward Halloween, you guys. Halloween is coming up. Okay, excuse me. I burped. I never know when to mute myself. Anyway, you guys, I only got up. I got up at 8:15 this morning. It was I got up really because I was up in the middle of the night for absolutely no reason, and I watched Netflix and watched Shanny for Christ and Betty Washam, and so then I went back to bed, and then I kept dreaming that I couldn't fall asleep. So I was dreaming that I was still awake. So my eyes flew open at like 8:15, and it was a scramble this morning. Okay, you guys. Okay, I'm shaking it off. Okay, wake up. I am awake. I have my tea, my extra strong, Earl Grey plus constant comment, giant mug of tea, and it's almost gone. I've been guzzling it. Okay, so you guys, without further delay, I didn't say adieu. This time I said, without further delay, I would like to bring on America's favorite UK correspondent and my pal and sidekick, Maggie-of-England. Hi, Mags.
Hi, Robin. Hi, everyone in chat. And I'm in lazy mode.
Lazy mode. And fresh out of the shower, her hair is still wet.
It's still wet.
That's kind of her customary.
I'm behind myself. It's been one of those days, and then out of the blue.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, someone surprised me with something I thought was going to be little that is massive. I don't know whether you can see that, but dragonflies all over it. And I'm absolutely blown away.
A cozy blanket.
Yeah, by our spud wife. Thank you so much, darling. I haven't had time to reply, but like you did with Robin, you must be psychic. You got us both just when we needed it the most.
Yeah, on a really crappy day.
Yeah,
the bright spot happens.
Yeah,
I know. Spud, are we being surveilled, Spud? I don't even know this shit.
It's just beautiful. Thank you so much. Bless
and
you.
it just came today.
Yeah,
the,
literally. Yeah,
the timing, what good timing.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. We love you,
Thank
Spudway.
you.
Oh, okay, over in the chat, we've got our usual suspects. We love you guys. Jonocide was first. Jonocide had a bad night. John,
Take care, sweetheart.
I get you.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I feel you. I feel you, John. I was up, but then, you know, my sleep patterns are all crazed anyway. Aaron
Yeah.
Massa is over there.
Hey, darling.
Welcome. Six drops is
Hey,
there.
sweetheart.
Ann Lippert stumbled in, just came on YouTube and
Hey,
said,
sweetheart.
"What are you doing here, Ann? Are you lost? Are you lost? You need me to call your mom?" Lori Stats. Hi,
Hey,
Lori.
sweetheart.
Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for being here now. Thanks.
Yeah.
And then, an excellent spud wife. You little
Hey.
sweetie Petey. Oh, your doggy's sick.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
oh, yeah.
Gone,
That's it.
gone. So I wish your little doggy well. Out of my
Yeah.
Deb.
Hey,
Thanks.
darling.
Thanks for joining us today. Thanks. Thank God. Thank you guys for showing up, because there's other
Yeah.
stuff going on YouTube. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for choosing us, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee Veltman.
Hey,
Lee
darling.
Veltman is over in there. Good to see you, Lee. Yeah. God, Lee, are you sure you should be hanging around with us? We have a horrible reputation. Are you sure? You sure you want to leave yourself open to possible, uh, yeah, who okay, okay, I'll come back to you with that long comment. Aaron Massa, 6 drops. Yeah, okay, I think we could. It's, Magic's against it, and trying to gain control of vehicles, but trying to,
Oh,
Aaron
wow.
Massa, dream experts say, psychologists say, isn't that a headline grabber? Psychologists say that you're every character in your dream.
Yeah.
You're every character, the bad guys, the good guys, the heroes, the assholes. You're all of them, and you're working shit out when you're sleeping. Sleep is good.
Oh, Arnie. Sorry, darling.
Wait, who?
Eileen Ebony.
Oh shit, Eileen, I'm sorry. And Eileen and I were just gossiping behind the scenes not too long ago too. I'm sorry, Eileen. Maybe because we talked about Shani, it felt like I gave you a shout out. God, I will make anything up. just to divert. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Good. Well, again, thank you guys.
We're going smoothly as usual.
Yeah. Well, at least we're consistent.
I know.
There's a lot of
You can't
comfort
hold us for that.
consistency. Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. Okay, so when we were last here, I had mentioned, and in fact, I sent the links to Eileen Ebony because she's a cat person, and about my internet acquaintance whose cat was after a bird and jumped off the 4th floor balcony of
Yeah.
her condo and got a dislocated jaw and broke bones in her front paws. And she never said, how bad it was, but her vet said, well, her paws are a real mess. But she's
I'm
in
sorry,
cast.
sorry, Robin. I'm just saying hi to Dolly. Sorry to disturb you.
Oh, it's okay. Hey,
yeah.
I'm interruptible. Hi, Jolly. Thanks for
Yeah, you were
being
talking. They got the paws and everything.
Yeah. So anyway, the cat is home and the jaw is healing beautifully, but she's still in these like peg casts. So, but I haven't seen Eileen. Have you seen the cat lately? Because she had it on her lap for a while and we could see it, but now the cat is sleeping in her back bathroom. And so I haven't seen the cat lately. Of course, I haven't been there this morning because I just got up, a minute ago. Okay, but anyway, anybody who might have been wondering about, anybody who kept up with that story, one person, the cat is doing well, and she calls it the world's most expensive cat because she adopted this cat along with his brother, and they were special needs. They already had medical conditions, so she says, "I'll take him on." She lives alone, so she did, but the one was really little and the other one was normal size. She called them Biggie and the Smalls. And I think that's clever. I think that's after a couple of cartoon characters, movie characters, Biggie and the Smalls. Yeah, but anyway, the Smalls died, so she's had Biggie. But she said she had them back and forth to the vet many times to the tune of thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. She hasn't said how much this thing is costing her, but bless her, she certainly has enough money to take care of this cat. I think it's very sweet. The cat's really lucky. Because he was born, and lived against the odds. Eileen says took on 3 cats like that, and then just Susan is left. Okay, Gracie, I remember.
She looks great though. She looks great. I saw your video. I think it was today or yesterday. I could be mistaken.
I know. I can't remember. Time isn't linear.
No. Yeah, she looks. Yeah,
very, very loved cat. Yeah. She's a pretty girl. How old is Susan? Was she 18? Did you say?
I think she's 18.
Susan just had a birthday. Yeah. Jolly over there greeted Lee.
Yeah.
Best of my assets. Yeah, that's the terrible twosome, you guys.
We're the other pair. We're the other pair, Robin.
I prefer. Okay, let's do alliteration. Another T word. We are the terrific twosome. They're the terrible, terrifying, threatening. No, that's a sound. But it's a T word. The triple threat, double threat. That's not alliteration. That didn't work at all. Okay, I'm stopping that. Okay, you guys. Here's what I think I did. Our guest, our scheduled guest, Donia Gonzalez, Dr. Donia. I wanted to ask her about that because, you said her name one way, Maggie, and I said her name another way. But
I said Donia.
Yeah, and I said Donia because I asked Jiggy, her son, how do you say your mom's name? Donia. And he says Donia. But on her Facebook, I saw, how you get to say how to pronounce your name.
Yeah.
Phonetically. And it's Donia.
Yeah.
Just like you were saying it.
Yeah.
And I was feeling all snarky, barky about Maggie just didn't get it. She's saying it like a UK person. And you had it right the whole time.
Well, what can I say? He's just mad because his ass is old. And he's from Boston.
from Boston, where you park your
car. Boston.
Yeah, but anyway, okay, where you say how to pronounce your name over on Facebook, the phonetic thing. Mine says Candace Bergen. Yeah, that's how you. Yeah, Candace Bergen. She was famous. Yeah, that's how you say my name, Delilah Hornbuckle. Candace Bergen. Okay, there's a joke there somewhere, but you have to clear the horse crap.
Yeah. I think I got lost in translation.
I know, but that's how to say my name. Yeah, you had to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. To go on. Anyway, I went to send Donia a link because I was in her chat, and I said, "Are we still on for Sunday?" She says, "Yes." And then
Yeah.
because I'm an old woman and I probably have some sort of atrophy somewhere in my brain, I couldn't remember how I contacted her. So I went on Facebook because I send people a lot of times the link on Facebook Messenger. So I went over there and I typed in her name, and I saw that we weren't friends. And So
Well, how did you send it last time?
See, that's the thing. I sent it to her through Gmail. I forgot because once I'm done with a Gmail message, I'll delete it just to clear out my mailbox. So I forgot that I sent her the link before on Gmail, but it took me till just a minute ago to realize that. So, Donia,
I've only just realised you must have done it before somewhere.
Of course I did. And it was on Gmail, but I did somehow that didn't stick in my head. So I looked for her on Twitter, and then I did on Facebook. I think she has more than one Facebook account. Many people do. They have more than one. So I sent her the link there, and she didn't show up backstage. And so, Donia, if you're watching, look at your Gmail. Yeah. There's the link to join us, honey. I'm so fucking sorry. I only got up just, just got up. Yeah. Can I come sit on your lap? I'm sad because anyway, Donia, I hope sometimes she shows up in the chat. I think the last time she was on. Well, crap.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird. They're talking about Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, I love. Hey, Howie.
Hey, Howie. Hey, darling. I hope you're okay, sweetheart.
Thanks for being here, Howie. That's Food Forest Permaculture. You guys go over and check out Howie's channel. He's lovely.
He's got a fantastic one. Yeah,
and he's low key. He's very knowledgeable. He does a good show. It's engaging. Learn a lot about food and how to grow it and stuff. Just an easy guy to be around.
Your apple tree looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, boy, what a good. Okay, Vancouver. Is Vancouver exactly where is Vancouver? It's British Columbia, right?
Don't ask me.
Howie, okay, I sucked at school. All right, where is and Vancouver? Is it an island? Is it Vancouver, British? Is it? I'm assuming it's on the east end of Canada, or is it you? You have a Canadian accent.
It is Canada. It's just put it.
Oh, Aaron Massa says West Coast. Really, Vancouver is over on our side. Oh no! While we're waiting to hear from Howie, Spud wife left at $500 to tell me Buster is just old and fat with arthritis. Wow. Oh yeah, enjoy your McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't judge you at all. Yeah, we had a doctor for years.
I sometimes I need McDonald's. I need to. It's you just have to do it. Okay. No wonder you can grow so well. Okay, Howie says West Coast of British Columbia. West Coast of British Columbia. So, but is British Columbia east or west? Help me out.
Me?
No. I'm talking to Howie. Okay, British Columbia is like north of me because I'm on the west coast of the U.S. So God, I feel so dim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron also would like to visit once the board. Okay, it is west. It is very west, says
Yeah.
6 drops. Thank you, you guys. Okay, so my beginning point before I got so confused and lost in my head. Oh, it's just north of Washington. So Howie, you're over here with us. 200 miles from Seattle.
Wow.
Shit, I didn't know you were that close. But
Oh,
no wonder the weather is obviously better on the West Coast than it is on the East. You know, you couldn't
yeah.
grow that stuff where,
It's
you
just
know,
amazing.
the weather is awful. God, yeah, and knows all the right stuff to do. And
Yeah.
yeah, Pacific Northwest.
Oh, Donia's here.
Donia, oh God, Donia, I'm such a dummy. Okay, Donia, I sent you the link in Gmail to come on with us. Yeah.
Yeah. And thanks again, Spudwife, in case you didn't hear earlier. I'm absolutely over the moon.
How beautiful, Spud.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous. Spud wife says the McDonald's is for Buster. I don't eat that crap.
Don't judge me, but our dog was called the Kit Kat dog. Even the manager at our local co-op used to give him one to carry home, and he didn't touch it until he got home.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, Leah's over there, pulled out his banjo.
Again.
Do we get a special guest spot of a banjo interlude? Yeah. So Donia, God, you're gonna school us. Oh, Spud wife says you and Robin are cheaper than a psychiatrist.
Yeah. Bless your heart.
We sure are. We sure are. We'll pay you. Yeah.
Bless your
Anyways,
heart.
Spud wife, you're just very dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Donia, doctor friend, are you coming on? Okay, so 6 drops says nothing like listening to the Rainbow Connection song on a banjo. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I know. And I loved the Muppet movie where they doing that something driving down the road. WWW. Yeah, I love.
I just love the Muppets. I thought they were
Oh,
brilliant.
I love especially the old men, the 2 old
Yeah.
men up in the balcony. God, that clever and also the Swedish chef.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
can't find the link, Robin. Can you send it her again, please?
Oh, wait. Okay. Can't find it. I sent, Dania's stroke talking. Okay, Dania. Okay. Are you, wait a minute. Dania Gonzalez, renewal of 48 at Yahoo. Is that, I didn't mean to dox you, Jenny. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll send it again. I'll send you another email via that. Okay. Statler and Waldorf. Are those the names of the 2 old men?
I think so, yeah.
I love them. And the Swedish chef. I don't know I never knew the Swedish chef's name. Bork. Yeah, 6 drop is a Henson fan. And Jim Henson was he was shaggy looking. He was a nice looking man. Oh, Donia. Oh, geez. Okay, you
Here we
guys.
go.
Through no fault of her own, she's late to our little Wednesday party. So I'm gonna bring her on. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
darling. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah, that's what we say.
I
That-
am here. It's been crazy, but hey,
Yeah.
gotta do what you gotta do. How you doing, Robin?
I'm doing okay. I just got up a little while ago.
Me too. I got up at about 5:30, 6 o'clock and did a few things, and then I went back to lay down and fell asleep again.
Yeah.
Boy, you know what? That's how my days are going. When I'm sleepy, I go to bed, and when I'm awake, I'm up. There's no like forcing myself to go back to sleep because the alarm is going to go off. Yeah,
Yeah.
but with no consequences or anything, I'll do 4 hours on, 4 hours off, 4 hour, all around the clock. Sometimes I'll
Pretty much
have a
how my
chicken
day
pot.
goes.
Yeah, I'll have a
Yeah.
chicken pot pie at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
Well,
Sometimes
I'm not gonna eat at 2:30 in the morning. I might have popcorn, but I'm not gonna eat at 2:30 in the morning because for some reason or other, okay, it just likes to stay with me and follow me around all day. So
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and you're not
more
supposed
ways than one. So
Yeah.
yeah. Uh,
mm,
oh, I get it. That does
Yeah.
happen. Those are the consequences. But sometimes I'll just get a wild hair and do it. But you always
yeah,
pay for that afterward.
yeah,
I
you
think
do.
when you get over a certain age, your body is your barometer on everything you do,
Oh,
really.
That started pretty early for me, though. I mean, so I just said, well, hey,
Yeah. Yeah. You just go with the flow. What else?
yeah.
I mean, you do brilliant with your show. I mean, I don't get to catch it live, but I do pop in, and I think
oh,
you're doing amazing things. I've got to watch your candle one. I'm looking forward
Is
to
is
that.
the candle one later today?
yeah, it's at 7 o'clock Eastern
Yeah.
Standard Time. I don't know anything. You would think that I would know because I lived in Germany, but I don't know anything about your time. I didn't
Oh,
know anything when I was there.
yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
No,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
I'm dreading our clocks change about a month before yours, or a week or so. It
Yeah,
seems
because
like a month.
ours used to change in September, I believe. Okay, or the 1st of October, and now it doesn't change until October the 31st because they decided to keep it later for the kids for Halloween, but it wasn't for the kids for Halloween. It was for those people that sell the candy to the kids for
Yeah.
Halloween.
oh,
That's the same day
oh,
as yours then.
Hmm?
what?
I thought yours is November the 7th, Robin.
October the 31st.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Halloween.
So it's actually November the 1st, but yeah.
Let me see. Let me see. I'm looking. I flipped my page. No, daylight savings time here is November 7th.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, you're in California. So and
Yeah,
there were some places, I think Arizona, a couple of other places that don't do
they
daylight savings
refuse.
time at all.
They refuse, and the railroads refuse to observe that crap. They say, are you
Yeah.
kidding?" So
Yeah.
Well, it
Arizona
was
and the
it,
railways.
well, it was
Be-
actually done for the farmers. Okay,
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
so that
yeah,
they could have more light and stuff like
to
that.
get their
To me,
crops to market. Yeah.
it's kind of stupid now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because even though even though when I went to work, when I used to work, right? And I was in the school system most of my life. So, I
Yeah.
would have pretty much had it pretty easy compared to other people that work a regular 9 to 5. But
Yeah.
it took me 2 weeks to get used to the time change,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and
I
then
yeah,
it,
it
it's
throws you off balance.
it did. It used to throw me off balance really bad, so I can imagine those people that actually work a 9 to 5 every day and have to be someplace. Yeah, it must take them about a month to get settled.
it took. I had a what they would call a 9 to 5, or I would get to the office at 7:30 in the morning, and boy, the time change when I would start out, because I'd have to give myself at least a half hour to drive to work.
Yeah.
Leaving in the dark suddenly, after
Yeah.
the time changes.
Yeah.
Whoa, this doesn't feel right. And then when the time changes back, leaving when the sun's coming up, boy, that's weird, and it just keeps you mentally unstable, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, well, it does because ours is different. I mean, one year I was sat in a wig because I was too early because I couldn't convert it in my brain. I knew what it was. I just
That's
couldn't
right.
convert it bodily. I soon learnt my lesson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So, okay. Inquiring minds need to know, Donia, how do you pronounce your first name?
Okay, so my mother used to pronounce it Donia.
Donia.
Everybody else says Donia, so I just answer, as long as you can call me late for dinner.
And don't call you Shirley. Yeah. Okay, so both Maggie and I are right. Both of us are right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I
I'll
mean,
call you what your mom did.
and my father used to call me Dee Dee, so you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever,
I'm trying to
just so
get
there's a place set at the table for you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Donia got her granny badges.
Oh,
Yes,
brilliant.
I do. Yes, I do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so you're official.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you're an old white woman.
Well, about a fourth of
Honorary.
me is white anyway, so I mean, I'm part Irish, so I mean, I'm good.
Are you really?
Oh, God.
No wonder we're all friends. Yeah, me too.
My mother
too.
was part Irish. I don't know. It's really funny because I really don't know. Well, I do know and I don't know, but I can't figure out. I don't remember, I should say, okay, what side of the family it was, whether it was her mother or father. I'm thinking it was her father because he was Portuguese. So, and I'm thinking it was her
Yeah.
father.
No
He was born in
kidding.
Europe. Yeah. So
Portuguese.
I'm sure that it was him because my grandmother, who I never knew, okay, she
Mm.
died when my mother was 10. She was Indian and something else. But yeah. But I
Dot
know
Indian or American Indian?
American Indian.
No kidding.
He was
Wow.
part Indian and part black. So, but
Boy,
my grandfather was Portuguese, and so I'm sure that because I did a DNA years ago when
did
my
you?
friend was studying it, and so she did my DNA, and we came up with the part that I was Irish, and I said, well, I figured I was something because I come from Boston, so there was an Irish person that lived next door to me, and I used
Yeah.
to play with her grandchildren, and I used to be in and out of her house all the time, and the smells were so lovely. And between us, there was a Greek on the other side, so they all taught me how to cook. Just
Yeah.
different things and stuff like
Wonderful.
that. So when I should be playing with her grandchildren, and she was making Irish stew or something like that, I was like going, and what
Yeah.
goes in this and what goes in that, right? So
Oh,
and I just kind of assimilated really, really good with people that did not
Yeah.
look like
people.
me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it
Yeah.
like that. I did not assimilate really well with my own people when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Okay.
Well,
But
it's nature versus nurture. It's who
Yeah.
it's who you're around. It's who you come up with.
yeah,
Really, that.
yeah. And I think too, because a lot of the girls when I went to school used to pick on me, and I don't really know why. I wasn't this drop dead gorgeous thing, or anything like that. I mean, it was okay, but they used to pick on me all the time. And I think it was mostly about hair and stuff like that. I don't know. Girls are just, most of my
Girls
friends
Yeah.
are
are
boys
I know.
anyway.
girls are
I know.
bitches.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
But most of
we
my
can.
friends were boys, so I was good.
Yeah, but I hear
I had a similar thing. Yeah.
I had very few friends, but Dania, maybe you got picked on because you were smarter than them.
Yeah.
Well, I was a nerd. I was
Okay.
a nerd. And
Easy
Well,
target.
I'm proud of it. And if they ever make a badge that says I was a nerd, I will wear it across my chest. Because nerds
I
live
love that.
longer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nerds live longer. We don't seem to get into a lot of the stuff that other people get into. We're not
y-
interested. So
Yeah. I know what you mean.
especially put downs and being mean.
yeah, I
It's
mean, I
not
just
my cup
couldn't
of
see
tea.
it. I just couldn't see it. I mean, I could probably be mean because I have a temper that lays in my left shoe at the in my toes, and I keep my foot stomped down on it.
Uh-huh.
We've all got that.
Activate it. Yeah, activate it. Yeah.
Oh, it's been activated. It's been activated, and it scared the bejesus out of a lot of people. Okay, because I went from zero. But see, my biggest problem is I tend to not hide my feelings, just kind of ignore people till they really get on my nerves, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden it just comes out, you know. So
Yeah, well, you stay reserved for as long as you can. I get it.
yeah, that's because I don't really like the mess. I really don't see it.
Oh, and it is
No.
it can get to be a
No.
mess for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. But okay, Donia. Okay,
I couldn't love you anymore.
I know you're so cool. But okay,
No.
Donia.
I'm telling you, when I come to England, okay, it was my plan to go last year, but of course you know what happened. But
Yeah.
I was going to go to Europe and just just kind of go around and stuff like that. And my husband says, "And who are you going with?" I said, "Myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to go with anybody else. I'm going to go with myself." And he's like, "I don't really think you should do that." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, you probably don't think that I should do it, but I want to do it. I want to take one more trip by myself before I get too damn old to go anywhere by myself, because none of the
Yeah.
kids or anything will let me go anywhere by myself.
I
And I
know.
don't
Oh, I hear
drive
you.
I
long
know
distance
what
or
you're
anything.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I'd
yeah.
love to meet you, Donia.
Oh, we would have a good time.
Oh God,
Yeah.
yeah, we will.
Oh, Lord of
And Robin,
mercy.
you got to go too, so we'll figure all this out.
We'll figure all
Yeah.
this out. Yeah, and then we have to collect Spud Wife
Yeah.
on the
That's a-
way through, because our little leprechaun, our little Spud. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll have a hen party. We'll have a big, well, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get adjoining hotel rooms and come visit at all hours. Um,
Yeah.
one of your spawn is over in the chat, Dania.
Hey, Joey.
Hey,
Or
Joey.
Jiggy,
Jiggy.
got your mama here. I'm holding your mama hostage.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Jelly Bean, how are you?
Hey, Jilly. Hi,
Oh,
darling.
Jilly, you didn't miss anything. We don't. You didn't.
We messed up again.
Yeah, we've been
You know,
nattering. What?
Planet Lupia says that I should travel by myself. Yeah, it's just a matter of convincing everybody that I'm okay by myself. My husband
Yeah.
does not understand me completely. I don't mind being alone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'll find something to do. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know
I
what you're
got
saying.
plenty to do. I don't. You know what I mean?
yeah. You don't need a cohort. Yeah, I get into enough trouble on my own by myself. Too. Yeah, I've
I've
gone
always
on.
been that way. I've
Yeah.
always been that way. When you're the only kid in the house, I mean, I don't have any brothers and sisters that I know of. I'm still waiting for that kid to knock on the door from my father in World War II and say hi, and
I
then
know,
it's
and
coming.
there'll
But
be a
when
film crew.
blood. But I was raised with cousins all the time, so they were
Yeah.
my brothers mostly because most of them were boys, and look, they were my sisters. So that's the closest thing. But I was raised by myself, and when my father died, my mother was always at work or always at school or always
Mm.
doing something. So we were either doing something together or she belonged to her little clubs and things like that. So I was by myself and I didn't mind it. I
Yeah.
had a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I'm real comfortable with. I like my own company, and I've gone
Yeah.
on vacation by myself for several days, gone off. But same spot all the time. Of 400 miles away, but it was like a different world, and I'd go there all the time, and a few times all alone, and I loved it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't done it in a few years, because lockdown happened, and now
Mm.
I don't know if I could really make that drive and trust myself because maybe after my cataract surgery. I don't know. Okay,
Well, I don't know.
Melissa
I don't know
Boomer
if I would
overnight.
drive anymore. I used to drive to
Yeah, because
Boston all the time.
it's getting a little touchy for me, and I'm supposed to drive the 9 miles to visit my boss at the end of this month. Um, I have to pay really close attention. Usually it was like
Yeah.
automatic. I knew the route, went back and forth
Mm.
to work every day. I wouldn't even have to think. But now I have to have my full attention on driving my car.
Yeah.
That's not cool. That's not cool. It
No.
feels different.
Mm-mm.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Okay, but Donia, okay, in with your granny badges. I tucked in a few Ziploc bags
Mhm.
that look like canning jars.
Yeah.
And you had asked, are they for liquid? And I said, oh, they're for food. Well, I still have some here, and I checked them out. Those darn things, the zipper part, don't open up wide enough to be practical. They're cute, they're a novelty, but I
Yeah.
think they're useless as hell for any kind of food unless you're.
I'll find something. You know that I will find something to do with it, and
Yeah.
I will post it on YouTube so that you'll know that I used it. I don't ever let anything go to waste. Okay.
No, I don't. I'm terrible like that.
I don't let anything go to waste. Right now, I'm dreaming up in my mind because everybody has this little toilet paper thing going. So I
Oh,
have old
yeah.
newspaper and stuff that I keep to make paper, but see,
Yeah.
it's hard. So now I'm dreaming up in my mind how to make it soft so that I can make my own toilet paper. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
a
back
nerd.
in the
I'm a
day,
nerd.
I love
I
that.
can remember using it as a child.
Newspaper?
Yeah,
Yes.
seriously.
Uh,
Yes.
Sears catalog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
On a
Yeah.
piece of string, and we hadn't got a bathroom indoors. It was at the end of the yard.
I'll be
Well,
damned.
we had an indoor bathroom.
No.
I only remember. I have vague remembrance of when we went down south to my father's mother because I think that's why he had her put in a bathroom because he used to have to walk me outside. But that's all. I don't remember what happened after that. I think I completely blacked out from that one. But we had a bathroom. But I remember us using newspaper.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I remember my mother doing something to the paper to make it sanitary, but I don't somehow or other, I didn't take notes when I was that young. So
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know.
I mean, yeah, that was when I was a child. It was 7 when we moved to a house with a bathroom
Yeah.
because they
oh.
were
Yeah, but
demolishing all the houses. They
Uh,
were
six drops of the yellow
status.
pages. We can't have yellow pages anymore though. So we're gonna like
No,
take
they don't.
they
magazines.
don't have telephone books anymore.
No.
Mm.
That used to be the original booster seat for kids. You get out the big phone book and put it in the chair, and you could bring the
Oh,
little one up to the table.
well,
Yeah.
we have bidets. We did buy. Well, no, I got them to review. So my husband is supposed to be putting them in, and he's looking at me sideways, going, "But a bidet?" But I'm saying, "But yeah." Hmm. But I
But
don't know. We'll see.
we'll see. But you still have to utilize toilet paper, right? Even after the bidet, you got to dry your so that's just an extra step to your trip to the loo.
I don't know how that all goes. I
I
really don't.
don't
I have
either.
to really study that one. But
I
yeah,
yeah. So you get your bum sprayed, and hopefully there's a little water heater because I can't imagine a spray that's cold hitting me in my back door. And okay, so it does that. Get you
Oh,
unless it's a power washer. Does it get it really clean? But then you have to use toilet paper
I
anyway.
really don't. I don't know, Robin. Okay, I mean, I'm guessing on that one. Like I said, when they asked me to review them, I took 2. When I reviewed them, it's back in the log somewhere. But I'm gonna find out. But I don't think
yeah.
that I'm gonna put that out on YouTube, though. I might just talk about it. But I might just talk about it. But Yeah. But you know, wait a minute. So Lee says hand towels are reusable. Yeah, but you gotta wash them. But then again, I had cloth diapers and I washed them in the wash machine, so I don't think that that's that,
Yeah,
you
The,
know. So
yeah, yeah. Well, any textile is reusable, Lee. Um,
yeah,
oh, Dragnot Silva's Aaron Massa was talking about bidets and Drag's chat earlier. Really? I haven't kept up with Drag for a long time. I got to go
no,
visit and see what he's been up to. I get the notifications, but something else is always going on. So yeah, he was our guest one. Oh, Melissa Boomer of the Night would love a bidet. Haven't owned one. Owned in 15 years. Home ownership a pain in the butt. Yeah, home ownership's expensive too.
yeah, it is. I know. Believe me, we're going through that now.
yeah.
Yeah,
I can't believe that you can't have water butts. When you said that, it still baffles me.
can't have what?
You were on about you couldn't have water butts in your garden for collecting rainwater and things.
Like barrels to
Yeah,
collect. Oh, I know. A
Who's that,
lot of
Robin?
places.
yeah,
What?
We can.
There are so many places where they'll cite you for collecting rainwater.
They
wow,
don't bother us down here too much. I think
yeah,
that this the whole town and we have our own mayor and stuff like that, so maybe that's why. So we don't get a lot of the other outside ordinances and stuff like other people do. We're I forget what it's called, but we're collectively a town that we pay the taxes to the town hall, blah blah blah, so forth and so on. Our water comes on down here and stuff like that. So I kind of lucked out on it because I didn't know anything about town ordinance or anything like that because I always lived in the city. So when I
yeah,
moved, now we can have a rain barrel. I can even have, even though I'm within the little city limits,
Mhm.
we can't have like different kind of wild animals like goats and those kinds of things. But
oh yeah, yeah,
I'm allowed 3 chickens because I can use
Are
them
you?
as a dog, but I can't have a dog. So that can be my rescue pet or whatever it's called.
Okay,
oh
are you
wow,
allowed to have a rooster, or do they have to
No,
all be hens?
no, they have to, but you don't have to have a rooster to give to have the chickens lay eggs. I can't figure that one out,
no,
but
Yeah, I
no, you
know that
don't,
because they're gonna lay eggs anyway. It's just that they're not
yeah,
fertile. Uh, yeah, yeah. Here in certain towns, unless most of the population voted in, you you could have like 2 chickens, but they couldn't. There couldn't be a rooster because of
yeah,
the noise pollution. Um,
yeah.
yeah. So anyway, okay, they're still talking about bidets over there. Oh,
Well,
that's what.
okay, I'll tell you what.
Hmm.
When we put him in, which will probably not be until like the end of the month, because right now he's working on other projects in the house, and we have a roofer coming in next week and stuff like
Oh
that. And
God.
so,
wow,
yeah, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. But what I'll do is, when we get it hooked up, I will try it, and I won't try it,
On
before,
camera.
yeah, I know
but
what you
I will
mean.
tell you all about it, okay? And then you will know how I actually feel, okay? Because I
Yeah,
have
Okay.
never encountered one. So
Oh.
well, in the gynae wards in where I'm from, they do have them in the bathrooms.
oh,
Yeah, yeah, for post, not antenatal, postnatal, and all the gynae wards. Yeah,
Oh,
okay. Well, I know that they had them in Europe. I never came across one.
yeah, they're really
yeah,
common in Europe. When I went over, I was on this trip. It was was it Canary Islands, Tenerife? We talked about that, Maggie. There was a
yeah,
bidet, and I was fascinated. I didn't try it. I didn't try it because I didn't know what to do with it. It looks like a toilet, shaped like a toilet, but there's a little upside down shower head down
Well, I
down
told
in
you
there.
what my husband used it for, didn't I? Back in his drinking days, he filled it up with cold water and stuck his beer in it.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I
It-
know. I was distraught, but what can I say?
So
Wow.
Donia, you do a lot of product testing. That's
Yeah,
that's your regular thing. It's just fascinating as hell. You get all kinds of stuff, and
I
you
know.
do product reviews, and I love that. It's so much. And you go on your Dollar Tree things, and you show us what you get. Gosh, boy, what a good way to live. Uh, y- you know,
Mhm.
and you're giving us all tips on like saving money, things that, practical things and whimsical things, fun things. But have you ever product tested those incense fountains? You light the incense and then the smoke cascades down through, and it goes from like little
Oh, I know what you
level
mean.
to
Like
level
they
to
come
level, and then
down
it
like a
winds up.
cliff.
Yeah, and like a little waterfall, except it's
Yeah.
smoke from the incense cone on top. Have you seen those, Dania?
No.
I got one.
Did
I,
you?
Really?
I got
Well, then
one.
you need to tell us all about it.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, that means camera and all that shit. No, but I'll share with you that okay, it's one of the little ones. They have this assortment of configurations. You can get one with a little Buddha guy. You can get one that's taller, shorter. I got the shorter one, and they send you. Comes with a few free cones, and they advertise it as mood therapy, or it's
Yeah.
like what do they call that? Something therapy. Oh God, my brain isn't working.
Yeah.
Aromatherapy,
Really,
and
Oh, okay.
it's
yeah.
supposed to be uplifting. And they send you. There are 10 different flavors, fragrances, and each one, like lavender is for relaxation, peppermint is for blah blah blah, and so it comes. So I got one. It is wonderful, and it does
Oh,
just like it
wow.
says, because there's a little hole in the bottom of the incense cone, and it goes over the hole on the burner, the holder, and then the smoke pulls out the bottom, and it beautifully, if there's no draft in the room, the smoke cascades down through, and it's pretty. Oh my God, the
Oh,
fragrances. Okay, I have two complaints, only two. It doesn't mean I don't love it, but um, when they send you, oh, also they had a deal where you could get like 200. Okay, it comes with a bag of 100. And
yeah.
so, but then they offer you, okay, here are two more bags of 100 of these incense cones for just the little. I thought, no, but somehow when I got the receipt, it said I ordered the extra 200 cones. Shit, I couldn't afford that. I only had a little tiny budget for this silly stuff. Uh, so I said, "Oh God, please delete the extra 200. Please delete it. I don't want. I only want the basic set with the." They said, "Okay, fine." So then the bill came again. It was adjusted, so it was the original price. It was like $21. Um,
Yeah.
However, there was a misstep in the packing department. I got the burner and I got 300 incense cones. The other 200 were just thrown in the box and I didn't get billed for it. I almost, a younger me, when I was a real geek, a real nerd, I would say, I owe you money. But you know what? Nope, it's on them. I got
Mm.
200 free, and they're supposed to be different colors. Uh, the green, there's a lot of green. I don't know what that is. They give you a legend, where you can tell. But then all the rest of them, and then there are pink ones, and then all the rest of them are like all the same color, mostly. So I
Mhm.
really can't tell what I'm burning, but it doesn't matter because, I think you
It
have
looks good.
magnolia, you have jasmine, lavender,
Yeah.
all these. Here's what I am doing with those wonky Ziploc things, Dania. I am putting those incense cones in those Ziploc bags that look like jars. And
Oh,
I,
wow.
I separated the cones by color, and then I'll figure it out later. Of course, there's a bunch of beige ones that are like 5 different colors, and I can't figure out the difference. But so I'm storing them in that, and it's cute. So I have,
Oh, when today, Robin?
yeah, so
Hey,
that's
you
what I'm
gotta do what you
using
gotta
those.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they're darling, and so it's good for that incense cones. But I did, once you buy something off the internet, you will get continuous ads for the exact same thing
yeah,
you just bought over and over again. So of course they were on my Facebook, and I said so I made a comment on their advertisement. I said, I love it. It's just like it said. I said, but the incense cones only last 10 minutes. And that's
yeah.
true. They go really fast. So I've probably burned about 50 of them since yesterday because they go so fast. That little smoke cascade only lasts for 10 minutes. And they said, no, no, no. They last for 25 minutes. And I said, no, no, no.
Of course
They
you
don't.
did.
They might, okay, there's a smoldering ember inside of it when it's finished making smoke. So I think they're counting that in with how long they last. Yeah, there's a smoldering center, but it no longer gives off
Yeah,
the good smell. So I said no, and then I told him, I said, this is not a complaint. I love it. I really love it. It smells best incense I've ever had. It doesn't smell like some incense. They all smell the same, like burning incense, and you can't tell the difference except Nag Champra. That's
yeah.
distinctive, but it's way cheaper than. So anyway, uh, maybe I'll send you one, Donia. I'm bound to get a coupon after this, but yeah, they're wonderful. They're wonderful. Best smelling incense ever. In fact, I've got one burning right now. So I cheated and put one over in an ashtray too, on the edge where you put the cigarette, that little notch. So I stick
Yeah.
one on there, and the smoke comes out the bottom. So I have the incense burner on one side, and I've got my ashtray on the other. And so it's at the main reason I got this is because I'm a pig, and I smoke in my apartment. I smoke in my apartment. I started, never used to do that before. I started a few years ago. Anyway, the poor guy upstairs, I can hear him. I can hear his air purifiers, and I can hear him dragging them around his apartment because when I smoke here, it goes up my heater vent. I'm sure it goes right into his apartment. And bless us, we've never spoken of it. He's never called me on it. He's never mentioned it. He's suffering in silence. So I thought, okay, because my daughter comes into my apartment. She says, "Oh, Jesus, Mom," because she can't stick, because it stinks in here. It smells like cigarettes. So I mostly got it for the poor guy upstairs. And I think it's working because I went outside for a while the other day and I came in and it smelled like magnolias in here rather than the acrid, nasty smell of. So I sort of got it for him, to give him a little relief. But, and I say, if he would ever call me on it, if he'd ever knock on my door and tell me how, I would quit immediately. Yeah, I'm not doing it on my own because I love it so much. But if he would ever say a word, I'd do it. And then I'd proudly tell my children, "Look, your mom's a grown-up. She quit smoking." Yeah.
Yeah, well, when you do that, tell my husband to do it, but he smokes outside. He can't smoke in here because I can't take the cigarette smoke. So he
Yeah.
smokes
I,
outside.
I get it. I always used to smoke outside ever since
Mm.
I've been a functioning adult. Well, I did when I was younger, but I haven't smoked inside. I would always go outside. Because it went the way of my good housekeeping. I used to be a good housekeeper too. Your son keeps reminding me that I have an air purifier sitting in a box. It's only been for a year, Jiggy.
Why don't you take it out?
Because I'm a
use
slug.
I must have
slug.
missed that.
Take it out and use it. If you're gonna smoke, take it out and use it. At least the air will circulate. And then you got your incense and stuff like that, so it'll really smell good.
It'll really smell good and be, Yeah, right now I'm just, I'll open windows at one end of my apartment and then the other end, and then so that I get an airflow. But, you know, boy, my motivation is like zero. So I'm looking over here right
Well,
now. I'm looking at,
I just motivated you, okay? Me and Maggie are
okay,
going to motivate you into
okay,
doing
Yeah,
that,
okay.
okay? Because it'll be good for your lungs as well. Because
Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Jesus.
yeah,
I'm not going to go into all the particulars of smoking and stuff like that because I really wasn't a smoker. I smoked years ago, and I think
yeah.
I smoked more for the look than to actually smoke. But my
Yeah.
I
husband
think that's
smoked.
how I started out at first because I wasn't a very big smoker at all. But
Yeah,
I still not really. I'm
I
still not.
I
It
wasn't
depends.
such a big one until a few years ago, and then it just, man, just because of depression and losses and losing friends
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
going to
yeah.
yeah,
memory, all that stuff, so ever since I started, people started like leaving my life, and then don't have my job anymore, so I'm smoking like a damn chimney, and it's not good for me. I worked in medicine for
yeah,
25 years, and I know all the consequences. I quit for 7 years. Um, and it was wonderful. I had energy. I slept. Food tasted better, and I didn't stink. And I was really proud of that. That I conquered 7 years, and then I can't. I think, and then I started back.
You'll be
Mm.
okay again, Robin.
Oh,
You're
I know.
going through a blip. You'll be okay.
Oh, I know. I'm not fretting over it, but yeah, I'm looking at my air purifier.
Yeah, so okay, so next time I come on, I want to hear the purifier going.
Uh, okay, okay, okay. Well, we have
I'm
no
just
such
saying.
schedule. Uh,
Oh no, you're
Okay, I
right.
mean,
yeah, well, honey, don't stand around on one foot because Lord knows when I'll do it.
but
Yeah.
somebody said for you to hit Wendell up and he'll set it up for you.
Oh,
Jelly Bean said that. He
boy,
Oh,
said to
bless you.
hit Wendell up.
Oh,
the,
Wendell.
these people have memories like elephants. I'll tell you, they'll bring up stuff you've said. Yeah, Jiggy says it'll still be in the box. Jiggy, sometimes you're a little
No, it
snotty
won't.
pants.
No, it won't. Robin will do it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melissa Boomer of the night smokes outside and has to wash off her patio ceiling. Yeah. Yeah. I like
No.
runs so gross. Yeah. It's so hard to
Let's see.
quit, especially if it's your best friend.
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes it's my best friend. I
See,
take it where I get it
the thing is,
these
I
days.
have a husband who smokes. Okay, he's got
Mm.
Yeah.
a
So you have a whole
pacemaker
different.
in his heart. He's had 2 heart attacks, but he still goes outside and smokes. Now, mind you, okay, he lost the taste and the smell, not from COVID. He didn't have that.
From
This started before the COVID. And I'm saying it's from the cigarette smokes. He's saying, no, it's not. So what can I
Yeah.
do?
I know. Well, and it's a personal journey. And you've got to it's like quitting booze. It's like making the commitment to, change the whole way you view your life and what's important and stuff. It's a big job.
Yeah.
But I think everybody has a vice.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Mine
yeah.
is mine is that damn dollar store.
I have to admit, I do like that one, and the regular one's just been shut down, so I have to travel a little further. But I love my pound shop.
A pound shop.
I'm
I
all
love it.
set up. I'm all set up for Halloween,
Oh, you
and we
can't
don't
get
even do it here
the best
much.
seasonal stuff we have the 99-cent only store here.
Yeah, well,
They've had to
ours
raise
when
their
it was
prices.
sorry, go on,
Go
Robin.
ahead.
No, I was
No,
going to
no.
say when ours was closing down, I got most of my stuff for a quarter of the price, 25p.
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
Now that's a haul. Boy,
A second-hand
Nope.
road. Yeah, it was.
well, how
Yep.
cool. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Donia, what else? Do you have anything you'd like to bring up? Anything you'd like to talk about? Anything that's coming up
No,
that we should?
not
Uh,
really. I mean, I just like talking to the two of you.
oh, thanks. Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's like we're all sitting down here and having a cup of tea or a beer, sitting here on the couch, just talking.
No, I'm sloshed in my bed in my pajamas.
He's getting better. Yeah, I'm
So
still
am
wearing
I.
my pajamas. Yeah, I'm still with a baseball cap on and my headphones. So that's my manner of dress today. Melissa Boomer of the Night says that she can relate to what I said about loss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fatalistic. Boy, it's yeah, and sometimes you like to wallow in it. Sometimes you wrap yourself in it like a cocoon, and
Yeah.
that's how you live for now. And I get it. I get it.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
I think that everybody, I mean, it has been a tough past like 4 or 5 months for me. And then Sunday, although I don't know him, my niece, well, she's my husband's niece, but my first husband,
yeah.
Joey's father and Rena's father, but still I know her. Her son got shot right in front of her.
Oh, dear
You know
God.
what I mean? And I'm like,
Mm.
come on, really? I mean,
Yeah.
and we've been talking back and forth because we talk on Facebook all the time. I haven't seen her in years, but I mean, and like I said, I never met her son that I know of that I can remember, but still, just that feeling of what next? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
What else?
Yeah.
What worse thing could happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, when
No.
I lost my oldest one, uh, it wasn't. She did it in the hospital, and but I can't imagine seeing your child's life end
Yeah.
in front of you,
Yeah, not like that.
and by that
Mm.
manner, by someone else's hand.
Yeah.
Um, it's a little different when it's by their own hand, but it's still, it you carry that with you forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to answer a question of Jilly Bean. Jilly Bean, my website's not up yet. I have a Facebook website, but that's not even finished yet. I'm going to try to finish it this afternoon before I go on this
Oh,
evening
good.
at 7. So I'm trying to relate to more things like wax and arts and crafts. So there is an Etsy
Yeah.
shop on there, but it's
Eh,
not finished at all.
yeah,
So
but you're on YouTube. You have YouTube
Yeah.
programs, so that's where people can keep up with you for now.
okay.
And subscribe, hit the bell for Dania. And I'll put
She
your link.
is a range of stuff, not just one thing. It's herbal remedies. You're going to start making your own essences as well, aren't you,
I
Donia?
think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not really into. If somebody comes to me and they ask me about some herbs and stuff like that, I will
Yeah.
probably tell them where to go to. I'm not going to even try to sell herbs anymore and stuff like that. I had a shop years ago. I had a shop where
Yeah.
everybody came in and got herbs and everything like that. I really
Nice.
don't want to be bound to that anymore. I'm trying to get more into the arts and crafts and the DIYs and all that kind of stuff. That to me, sometimes doors close. You know what I mean? It's like counseling.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
had
Uh-huh.
my last private patient about maybe 4 years ago, and I just completely stopped. I haven't even
Yeah.
renewed my license. So you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there
I
comes a
was
time when you
thinking,
have to hang it up. Just
yeah.
Yeah, especially
You
if the
know.
passion diminishes, and you just need to move on. Um,
After about
Yeah.
35 years of that, I was done. I mean,
Oh,
when
yeah. I
that
can
last
imagine.
patient left, and my husband said
Yeah.
because they were coming to the house too, and that was another thing. When
Mm,
that last patient left, my husband said to me, "So that's it, huh?" And I said, "Yep. You're not taking." And I would refer them to other people that I know.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's
The referrals can go on for a long time too.
yeah, it
Yeah.
did. They don't call me anymore though, and I'm happy about that. Nobody calls me anymore to say so
Yeah, you
Yeah.
much.
don't.
Now that I
Yeah.
mentioned that, somebody will call and go, "Oh,"
I know, jinx.
and I don't even know who to refer them to now.
No, I was thinking about your home remedy for swimmers here because my
Mm.
husband has been suffering,
Did you
and
try it?
I need to go out. I need to revisit it and make the stuff up. I've got all the stuff that you mentioned. I just need to
Yeah,
put
you
it
should
together
have it
for
in the
me.
house. Yeah,
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, yeah,
Swimmers here. Is it like drops that you put in?
yeah. It's just
yeah,
regular drops,
yeah,
vinegar and alcohol.
yeah,
I'll be
And
damned.
it works fine.
yeah.
And that breaks up the thing
It,
that's
Yeah,
up
for
against
some
your
the
reason or
eardrum.
another,
build up.
it
Yeah,
does. Because I
Yeah.
used to have water on my ear all the time, and my mother used to just make things. And I wish I
yeah,
had I have one of her books, but I wish I had written down a lot of things, which was really funny because my mother cleaned with vinegar and baking soda all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
Yeah.
vinegar, baking soda, and bleach; those were her go-tos. Okay, and
Yeah.
I never really smelled. I smelled it while it was doing, but the house was always clean and sparkly and everything like that. Well, now I'm going back to all that, so I do have that book that she wrote because she would keep notes of different things. So
yeah,
yeah,
Cool. That's cool. Yeah, vinegar and sometimes okay, salt and vinegar. If you need a little
yeah,
abrasion. Yeah.
yeah,
yep,
Yeah. Yeah. Salt.
yeah. Because I'm gonna clean around my tub because it bothers me. I don't know why that, but when you get that little mold stuff from the water from around the shower, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why would water even do that? I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
I know what you call bicarb is good for that and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But don't mix it with vinegar unless you're prepared to run away.
I've already mixed vinegar and baking soda and stuff like that. The
Yeah,
volcanoes are up all the time here because I clean
Oh,
my teeth with vinegar and baking soda. I'm like,
I clean my
woo!
"Ooh."
teeth with baking soda. Yeah,
Yeah, these are
Mm.
artificial teeth. Well,
yeah,
the top
Oh,
part is okay. The bottom
mine
part's
too.
all mine, but
yeah.
Oh,
I'm the
so
same.
you kept your bottoms. I have 4 on the bottom, nothing on top. Um,
mm,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so, mom, Killendall, Killendall.
Hey,
yeah, I
Linda.
was reading it.
Good must be coming before the curtain closes.
Of
May
course.
that be the thing for us all. Maybe, I hope that's true for us all. Good coming before the curtain closes. Why not? We all we do have choices.
Yeah,
How we're
yeah,
carrying on and living day by day.
yeah,
Mm,
Well, okay, we're all old here. Okay, so
yeah. And
yeah,
you're only a
we're
young
gonna
guy,
tell all
and
you
you're
young folks, okay?
yeah,
Some things
just
don't get any better. Okay, if you're
yeah,
talking about losing, it's the truth. Okay,
it is.
now,
It is the truth.
let me phrase that right.
yeah,
If you're talking about losing people, you are going to
yeah,
lose. My mother told me years ago, okay, and I'm actually seeing that come into fruition. The older you get, the more people you lose.
yeah,
So be
Yeah,
good to them, be kind to them, love them while their eyes are open, because tomorrow
yeah,
is not promised to you.
but
Okay?
tomorrow is an assumption. Today is a
yeah,
Yes, it
gift.
is.
Tomorrow is
Th-
merely an assumption. Yeah,
yeah.
That's
It's
right.
so
yeah.
so
And
true that
the
is.
older you get, the more people you lose. And sometimes there is a little survival guilt involved, being the
Mm,
last one standing.
yeah,
You know, uh, Work through that quickly. Y'all don't have survival guilt just because you're still here seeing the green side of the grass.
mm,
Yeah.
I don't want to be all woo, but there's more work for you to do.
First of
yeah,
all, you can't first of all, learn how to love yourself. Okay?
yeah,
Big,
That's the
big
big
deal.
thing. That's the most important thing because the Bible says that for some of you who believe, some of you who don't, that's okay. But the Bible says you love your neighbor as you love yourself. So that
Yeah.
must mean that we have to love ourselves too. That's the
Oh
first thing.
God, yeah,
Find things, find things
yeah,
that make you happy.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
read
yeah,
books that make you happy. Do drawings. You know, go to the movies. Have movie at home. I mean, you know, since we've had COVID, and see, when they had COVID, you know,
Oh,
it probably
Lord.
bothered my husband because he's a mover and a shaker. You know what I mean?
yeah,
When
Mm.
I retired, I decided then, okay, I'm not going out unless I have to. Not
Put
because
your
yeah,
I
feet
can't
up.
pay it or
Yeah.
anything like that, but
yeah,
I I went. I did. I worked. I worked. I worked. Okay, and I put myself into my work because I liked my work, but
yeah,
I
Yeah.
also liked me.
yeah,
And
Mhm.
because I put so much in, that's probably why I had the strokes. So
yeah,
I'm just saying, you know, I had to redo my life. And one of the things I realized is I'm just as important as my job and other things. So I
yeah,
found things that I like to do. I went back into my little bag of tricks and pulled all those things forward that I used to like that I didn't have time to do and started doing them again. The
Uh-huh.
yeah,
reason why I like YouTube is because I can visit with all you all. Okay, I have
yeah,
friends on YouTube that are my friends that I may never meet face
Yeah.
to
yeah,
face. But they're still my YouTube friends. I have one friend, Kathy. We've been friends. I've been on YouTube for about 7 years,
Okay.
maybe a
wow,
little longer, and we've been friends for the longest time.
Since
And
the
we
yeah,
beginning.
write each other little notes and everything like that. I probably would not even know her if I ran into her in the street. Of course, she lives many moons away, but you
Yeah.
know, I have another friend in the Philippines that I like.
Oh,
You know, so I
yeah,
mean, it's just one of those things. You have to do things that make you happy, you
yeah,
that
know,
it's
and you
and
have
true.
to
it's
love yourself. And then when you start loving yourself and you start shining that light, people will gravitate towards you. And to me, I mean, you know, I really don't care. You know what I mean? But they do.
No,
yeah. Well, you
oh,
just carry on, and like attracts like.
yeah,
Mhm.
You know that it's that water seeks its own level stuff. Uh, and to elevate
yeah.
your own level
Well,
so
it's
that
like, yeah,
quality people become part of your circle. You know, there's nothing better than that. And by
no,
quality people, I just mean kind hearts, um,
yeah,
fairness.
yeah.
Um, yeah, just people
It's
who
like
understand the concept that being kind costs nothing.
nothing.
Um,
Yeah, true.
listening costs nothing. Paying attention,
Yeah,
seeing people costs you nothing. And who
But
doesn't love to be seen and
mm,
acknowledged? You know, and we lift each other up
yeah,
like
mhm,
that.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
my
mhm,
bestest
and for
friend at
those
the
people,
minute is
and for those people that don't
80.
want to, mhm,
yeah.
and
What?
then they don't, like for those people that don't want to, get them out of
Yeah,
your life.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
I'm too old to argue with a bunch of people. You know what I mean? I have a couple of
Yeah,
relatives I don't even argue with. I talk to them and what do we need to talk about? And then I say goodbye. Okay.
yeah.
And that's really it. And I'm not
yeah,
arguing with anybody. I'm not getting my blood
No,
pressure up, you know, or any of that kind of stuff. So, hey, you know, if you
yeah,
don't want to
I
be
know
in my world, that's
exactly
fine
where
with
you're
me.
coming from. Yeah, yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. And getting good sleep is important. You know, if you can sleep knowing you did your best, you know,
Yeah,
Right.
that's,
Right.
yeah,
Exactly.
that's, yeah, that's priceless, in my opinion. Priceless.
yeah, and you know, of course, do no harm. That's a big
No,
one. Do no harm.
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't, but do no harm to yourself and others,
Either. Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Well,
So
this has been quite the philosophical show.
I know, wasn't
I've
it?
enjoyed
I
it.
leave it that way.
I know. Well, this is the anything can happen show, and
Yeah,
that's why w- we we come back again and again and again. You know, it's just so cool, and there
yeah,
are real friendships on YouTube. They are real. There's a
Yeah.
school of thought that says, none of it's real. It's fake. No, no. If you've got your antenna out, there are real friendships on YouTube.
Yeah.
But however, I can still be fooled. I think, and I'm not ashamed of that because, that's, a trust thing. You take a chance, you open yourself up
Yeah.
to somebody, and then, by God, you say, I'm still not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I can still be fooled, and it's happened very,
Yeah.
very recently. Um,
Mm.
yeah,
But
Jolly
hey,
says therapy. Yeah.
we're
Yeah, but
still here,
we're
still
still
doing
here.
what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. And we've got some solid friends, and God,
Oh,
it's so
yeah, really
appreciated.
nice.
So
Yeah.
appreciated, in our little corner here of the YouTubers. So you guys, Donia, I'm gonna in the description, I'm gonna post your YouTube channel again so that people
Mhm.
can like, subscribe, and do all that stuff and watch,
There's
because
everything you could think of and
you'll
more over there.
you'll
It's
learn a lot of
brilliant.
shit,
Yeah.
and yeah, and she's cool. She's an official granny. She's
Granny.
Yes, I
the
am.
the granny squad.
Yeah.
And we have a secret handshake and code words and all that
Depending what
stuff.
mood I'm in.
Yeah, the hand gestures.
I'm sorry.
No apologies needed here. Because
Really?
yeah. So God, we've been on for an hour and a half.
Yeah, we have.
Thanks for hanging out with us in the chat, guys.
Yeah, you guys in the
And
chat,
thank you, Donia, so much.
and we
Yeah,
love
I'll be
every
on
damn
again.
one. You will be on again, and I will have my damn air purifier hooked up, and I'll take a picture of it.
Okay, so 1 month from today on a Wednesday, I will be on. I'll try to come on once a month. Okay.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
But
thank you.
Robin, you need to send me your address because let me tell you what happened with that envelope before we get off. So the envelope
Okay.
comes, and
Yeah.
the writing on my address and everything was not at all messed up. But apparently, I don't know, went through rain, snow, sleet, hail, whatever. Okay. There was nothing on the address thing except completely emulsified blue ink.
Okay, Dania. Okay, here's my confession. Okay,
Yes.
your address was written in magic marker, instantly permanent. It's one of those, it dries really quickly. I don't know what possessed me, but I took a regular gel pen for my return
Oh,
address. And so when I was putting the
Oh.
stamps on it, sealing up, I'd already smeared the damn stuff with my thumb. So it was smeared when
course
it
you
left
did.
here.
Mhm.
Get-
So Jilly Bean said, write this down. You have 1 month. You have 1 month.
I have 1 month.
1 month. I'm gonna say it one more time. 1 month.
1 month.
1 month. Heavy
Get that air
hangs over my
purifier up.
head.
Now, what happens is, if it's not up, I'm gonna walk to California with no
Uh-oh.
shoes. So
Well,
my feet are already ugly. I have dancer's feet. So you
Okay.
know what my feet are gonna look like.
and
They're
you're
not
gonna
gonna look like feet. They're gonna look like feet.
walk on them. There'll be little stumps by the time you get
That's
here.
right. I'm gonna walk to California with my backpack.
And
Not gonna be pretty.
a cat of nine tails and a padlock.
I'll pick that up once I get to California.
Yeah. Oh, I know. We
1
have
month.
lots of gift shops here. As soon as you hit the border, you can
Who sang "Walking to New Orleans"? Do you remember? Fats
walk
Domino.
into New Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
I'm
I know
walking
it.
to California.
California. Same tune. I know somebody needs to write us a song, but that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because my air purifier
Because
will be hooked
why?
up.
Wait. Why is it not going to happen, Robin?
Okay, it's not going to happen because I'm going to unpack this thing that I've been looking at since last September. a year and a month. Yeah, it's been so it's going to come out of the box. I'm going to hook it up because this is a pricey unit. My boss gave it to me when we closed the office because she bought. The more she bought to like sell to patients, the cheaper it was for her. So she bought like 6 of them. And so there was one left. And so when we closed the office, she says, "You want this?" I said, "Yes." Yeah. So I'm pleased to have it. It's really pricey. It costs hundreds of dollars, and it's still sitting here in the box. Somebody send help. I think I need mental. Okay, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I will have proof. What? Okay, thanks, Maggie.
Okay, so wait a minute. So in 1 month it'll be.
I have no idea. I'm going to pick me 2022 diary up.
In 1 minute.
Okay, it's going to be November 22nd.
November 27th.
November the 10th?
No, November 13th.
Oh, that's okay. Cool. Yeah.
No, on a Wednesday.
A post-birthday party for Robin.
The next Wednesday after. Okay, it'll be hooked up. Okay, pressure, little pressure. Yeah, Jilly Beans has it on her calendar.
It's the 17th, whatever that is.
November 17th.
So you need to get cracking, girl. Thank you, Jilly Beans, put it on your calendar.
Oh, well, Jilly Beans is anal compulsive.
November 13th.
We're just so sorry that you think that she's anal, but she's going to put it on her calendar. She's going to remind me, okay, and we're going to do this thing right, okay, because if you're going to smoke in the house, in
my
you need to think about your health.
Okay. Well, sometimes we're the last ones to attend. Okay, all that bullshit, all this.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Robin. Don't do it.
Miss Tree's over there. Hey, Miss Tree. Thanks for being here. We're about to close up shop here, but thanks for being here, Miss Tree. Thank you. TikTok, Jilly Beans. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but Jilly Beans is a regular over there on Jiggy's channel when he does show up. And so she's okay.
When he does show up.
Jilly Beans is a Sag. Oh, Lordy. You guys
I'm married.
But Scorpios are
I don't know anything about signs. I know I'm an Aries. That's about it.
Well, you guys
Same as my mom. She was an Aries.
Yeah, you guys are, all the signs are a little crazy. Yeah. Robin Scaredy Bird. Miss Tree. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go have something to eat.
Yeah.
Because Donia, thank you. You are
Thank you so much.
You're cool.
Thank you.
You're cool as all get out.
All. I'll see you in a month, Robin. I'm not worried about, Maggie. You do what you're supposed to do.
No,
Robin,
I'll be there.
Robin, before you go, remember, if it's not done in a month, I'm going to walk to California.
Oh, Lordy. That scares the shit out of me, Donia. I gotta be honest.
Because you gotta know, okay, that I'm that crazy type that just might do it.
I know this.
If you know anything about me, and I know my son has talked about me, okay?
A little.
A little. Even when I'm not there, he has told stories about me. You know, okay, that you're not really sure whether I'll do it or not.
Well, that's the thing. That's the unknown factor. I know. That's what scares the shit out of me.
Oh,
and Jiggy, what are you, a critic? Are you Roger Ebert?
Boy, okay, nobody's thinking about that boy, man. Okay, talking about you. Nobody's thinking about that boy, man, and what he said about
you. Lord mercy.
Okay, that's just Joey and his personality.
That's just
Okay, I'll deal with him later. Okay, let's try to get off the subject, Robin.
yeah.
Robin,
I
I
know.
will have a cup of coffee
Yeah.
and my backpack and a map of how to get to where you are.
Okay. Well,
And I will walk. I will not
y-
drive.
you'll
I
walk
will walk.
on your poor little stumps by the time you get here. Bring me
You
a
know,
coffee too. Bring me a coffee. I like a big tall one.
after we put this machine together, then
After,
you'll get the coffee.
oh Lordy, and then I got a whooping too. Besides, okay, it'll
Oh,
be
dear.
it'll be done. Okay, God damn, you're gonna actually put me into actual action.
Yeah,
uh,
you've got a plan, Robin.
I haven't had a plan in so long. Okay, we're ending this. I'm gonna do the outro. Okay, let me see. Okay, the brand, because I not only have to go have something to eat, but I have to go to the bathroom. So,
Okay.
okay, Donia, again, thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you so much. It's
You're
been
such a
an
hoot.
absolute blessing today.
Oh, okay, if you want to just
I'll
meet,
try to come on and visit with y'all Sunday. I mean, just being in the chat
the-
part, but you know
Yeah,
what I mean.
thank you.
My days are like always just sewn together. So, but I
oh,
love
I
I
you
know
know.
all.
where you're
Take care.
coming
Bye,
from. I
everybody
mean,
in
you've
the
got.
chat. Bye, Joey.
Bye,
Give me your
Joey.
name. Okay, I didn't.
Bye,
I would tell you
Joey.
his real name, but no. I love you all.
I love you all.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Take
okay,
care.
see ya. Bye. Wash your hands after you pee. Okay, bye.